Yo, what's going on out there, Fight War? This your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here is on two future Hall of Famers and a big dog in this fight game. We have Terence T-Boy Crawford, the three-division world champion, the former undisputed world champion, the current WBO welterweight world champion. Then we have Keith one-time Thurman, who was the former WBC and WBA unified world champion. And then we have Errol the True Spence Jr., the king of the welterweight division, the WBC, the IBF, and the Super WBA unified world champion. Now, we all know Errol Spence is looking for his next big fight. We all know his big announcement is coming up soon. But Errol Spence want to let Terence Boy Crawford know that you are ducking me once again. You're ducking me once again. I told y'all I'm going to spend a block on this dude. I told him I'm going to give him another opportunity at greatness. But this dude want to go sign a golden boy, and he don't want the smoke for real. You understand? Now, we know Errol is looking to fight Keith Thurman next at the 154-pound division. That's what it looked like it can be, right? That's what it's looking like it can be. Errol Spence at 154 for Keith Thurman, but EJ want to come back down and fight Terence Crawford at 147, or it's possible that he can fight Terence Crawford next. It's possible that he can fight him next. You understand? But if this man running over the golden boy, how can I do that? How can I do that? You feel me? Terence Crawford understand the business of boxing. Or he's supposed to understand, like a lot of y'all say he does, right? But now it looks like he's finding ways to try, and I'm going to say this again, to try and, get away from what's really happening. You know what I'm saying? And get away from what's really happening, and y'all going to give him a way out. A lot of y'all want to give him a way out. A lot of y'all want to see him, you know what I'm saying, probably not fight Errol Spence because y'all feel a certain type of way, man. I'm just going to be real about the situation. Terence Crawford saying all these things, oh, Errol Spence this and Errol Spence that. He don't want to fight me. He did this, he did that. But now when it's coming down to y'all really fight, shit, what are you doing, buddy? Like, what are you doing? Like, you talking all this and all that, but now you the one going over here trying to fight fucking Alexis Arocha. You understand? And when it come to Keith one-time Thurman, a lot of people trying to look at him and throw salt on his name like he's a nobody. Like Keith Thurman is a nobody. But when Terence Boy Crawford wanted to fight this same individual, it was all good, right? It was all good. When he wanted to fight the same individual, it was all good. But now when it come down to saying, oh, if Errol Spence wanted to fight him, then people got a problem with it. You feel me? People got a problem with it. So all I'm going to say is keep the same energy, yo. Keep the same energy. Cut it out. Y'all be blowing my mind with these things. Keith Thurman is just as dangerous as anybody out there for Errol Spence to fight. But if you leave it to y'all, then, he's a has-been. He's washed up. He don't mean nothing. All these fucking excuses y'all be making to discredit, bro. And we have to stop it. We have to stop it. Like, seriously, we have to stop it, yo. Because it's not getting us nowhere. Now, Errol Spence wants the big fights. Errol Spence wants to give us him versus Terence Crawford. He's been trying to give us him versus Terence Crawford. Y'all heard the man. The man went and made shirts. The man said in every video that he only want one fight. Terence T-Boy Crawford. That's it. That's all, bro. That's it. That's all. He's been a man of his word up and down, all around, left and right. You feel me? Been a man of his word. But when it come to y'all and y'all being realistic, all the crazy Terence Boy Crawford fanatics and fans, y'all can't even tell Bud to sit still for a minute and be a man about it, sign a contract, and give us all the fight that we want, man. Give us all the fans, the boxing world. We all deserve Errol Spence versus Terence Boy Crawford. We all deserve that fight. But about Terence Crawford making the moves that he make because he's stuck in his damn head and, his ego just is big as the fucking world, right? We not getting it. We not getting it. Errol Spence is still like, man, I'm still kind of holding up my career for this dude. You feel me? And then a lot of y'all cussing him out. Oh, man, he's holding up the division, man. He don't want to fight Bud, man. Bud is free right now. Why can't he do this and why can't he do that? But y'all don't question Bud on nothing. Nothing, bro. Nothing. Y'all see this man probably fit to fight Alexis Arocha, right? And I like Rocha, no disrespect to him, but he ain't no goddamn Errol Spence. He ain't out there putting a fight together that's going to be undisputed at the welterweight division, a fight that's going down in history, a fight that we all going to remember for the rest of our lives that we can tell our kids and grandkids about, man. Come on now, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. The only man you keep hearing about saying he probably make this fight still happen is Errol Spence, bro. That's it. After Terence Crawford won that fight in Omaha, beat that fucking man David Avenesian and knocked him out, took them people money and ran off on them, you ain't hear him say nothing about Errol Spence after that until he went to his little Twitter talking about, I'm ready for you to spin the block again. But you ready for me to spin the block again, but you run over here to Golden Boy and fucking Oscar De La Hoya, trying to find a 3-fight deal with him, knowing Errol Spence is not going to be implemented in that fight game plan, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that 3-fight deal Oscar De La Hoya going to put together is going to be Rocha, Virgil Ortiz, and somebody else. Now, you know Errol Spence ain't standing at 147 for that long. You know it, Bud Crawford. You know it. But you still want to go out here and cap like you want to fight this man. Knowing it ain't true. Knowing it ain't true. You got all these Hall of Famers out here. Roy Jones, Benoit Hopkins, Oscar De La Hoya. You know what I'm saying? All these Hall of Famers out here trying to shit on Errol Spence like Errol don't want no smoke with Bud Crawford. But Bud is the one that's doing all the ducking and dodging and running and hiding and all this shit. It's just, man, it's mind-blowing, bro. It's really mind-blowing. And I just can't get over the fact that we all sit up here, we see what's going on. We seen Terence Crawford had a contract on the table. We seen him turn that contract down, knowing everything was in favor of him and Errol Spence. He would have made good money. And he turned it down, didn't sign it, and ran off, bro. You know? So now, this is what it's going to be, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all over the world. Errol Spence is going to get this man another opportunity. He's going to, because Errol Spence want to be undefeated, man. And Errol Spence is the man of the people. He is the people champion. He want to please the fans as well. He want to please boxing. He want to please his dream. At least go for it. Win, lose, or draw, he's going to go for it, right? And he want to give us what we deserve, bro. Errol Spence want to give us the fight that we deserve, and that's undisputed. You feel me? He know what the people want, man. He know what the people want. Errol Spence ears is to the street, ladies and gentlemen. This man listens to everything and he see everything. Trust me. Trust me, bro. You know what I'm saying? He want to give us the fight that he know we all deserve. And like I say, that was his goal, to be undisputed at the welterweight division. Go collect all the belts, then go over there on top rank when Bud was over there, kick they dough down, snatch that WBO, and go to 154. Terence Crawford knew what it was, fam. He knew what it is now. But now Errol Spence is going to be faced to either, you know, take on Keith Thurman, right? Get him up out of there. Probably take on another 154-pounder. You understand? And then go be world champion at 54, because if he go face Keith Thurman, right, next, and Terence Crawford sign that Golden Boy contract, and it's a 3-fight deal, Errol Spence know the fight is over with. He know it's over with. There's no way Oscar De La Hoya is letting Terence Crawford fight Errol Spence without fighting Virgil Ortiz first. There's no way. It's no way. Because if Errol Spence beat him, Bud Crawford lose the buzz, he lose the belt, and now Virgil Ortiz really don't gain. I'm not going to say he don't gain nothing, because if you beat Terence Crawford, it's still a hell of a win, but he don't gain what they was looking forward to, making Virgil a world champion by beating somebody like a Bud Crawford, who is, you know, a future Hall of Fame fighter. You know what I'm saying? So Oscar De La Hoya is not going to blow a big fight for him and Golden Boy with Bud and Virgil for Errol and Bud. You understand? Trust me when I tell you that, fam. Trust me. Errol from Dallas, Virgil from Dallas. He want to make Virgil and Bud first, and then possibly put a big showdown with Errol Spence and Virgil Ortiz, which is not going to happen because Errol will be at 54 by that time. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Oscar De La Hoya thinking about. Remember, Oscar De La Hoya wanted to make Errol Spence and Canelo at 154. He wanted to sign Errol and feed Miguel Cotto to Errol Spence when Miguel Cotto was the WBO champion. Come on, man, I do this. Y'all better pay attention to the signs and symbols and understand what's going on. Understand what's going on. You understand? Because at the end of the day, man, Errol Spence is not going to sit around and let nobody move him the way he don't want to be moved. He going to move how he want to move on the chessboard. He going to listen to Godfather Al. Al ain't stirred him wrong yet. Al did everything he had to do to make that Terence Crawford fight come to fruition. But Terence Crawford turned it down, and it looked like he turned it down now, bro. You know? So when it comes to Errol the True Spence Jr., listen, can't nobody fault him for whatever move he make next. Whatever move he make next, you can't fault him, bro. Because that man is bending over trying to make this fight happen, and Terence Crawford just don't want it. That's what it's coming down to. Terence Crawford just don't want it. When Errol Spence said he was going to spin the block, ladies and gentlemen, he meant that. He meant that. And Terence Crawford knew it. And that's why that motherfucker packed up and he got up off of that block. You feel me? He packed up, got up off of that block, flew out of town, and now he's living in a whole different city now. He only want to be in the city, the same city as Errol Spence. Because Errol go find him whatever fucking corner street or wherever house he moved to in the same city. You know? But we're not going to chase him all around the world just to try to get a fight. Period, bro. Shouts out to ESJ for being a real dog, for being the people's champion. You understand? And trying to give us the fight that we all deserve. But he can't make nobody fight him that don't want to fight him, ladies and gentlemen. Straight like that. Let's see who Errol Spence pick next. Let's see who Terence Crawford pick next. And let's see if we still have a shot at the undisputed welterweight championship bout. And if we do have any type of shot, it's because Errol Spence is trying to make it happen. Straight like that. Until then, it's your boy Money. It's the NSBC. Moving everybody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. You want to donate? OG Money on Cash App. TreyHafter52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit that subscribe button. Like, comment, share the videos. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.